It's been just a bit too long since we've been here, but we are back with a yet another stream here. Let me see if I can get the Discord sorted out here. Uh, Seems like maybe I have. Hopefully I have. BJ, say something for the crowd, if you will.
Oh, is there a crowd for this sacrifice tonight?
I don't know, but should there be, we'll
I
they'll bear
fully
witness.
embrace. I fully embrace the meme from
Hey,
Madagascar.
I had to come back. I had to wear the right attire. You know, my victims from the Big East championship game, them West Virginia Mountaineers. I had to represent them. So I mean, we just put it together. You know, nothing crazy. um, but year two is here for the Big East Dynasty. Also, it was a fun first year. Obviously, I say that kind of biased. I won the Big East championship. I almost said Big Ten. I won the Big East title over West Virginia, 17-0. 11-3 year, closed out by a loss in the bowl game. I didn't really care. We didn't make the playoffs. Fuck them. Who cares? We move into this year with a lot of fun, I think, to be had. There's been a lot of banter, a lot of shit talk already in the chat, which has been a lot of fun. I'm just ready to have fun with this second year, BJ.
Oh man, I'm hoping it'll be a lot of fun. I've already looked at my schedule, and I mean, it's
didn't
possible
get it particularly
that
easy, but that's what the game gave you.
no,
That
I
is
was
what the
about to
game
say it's
gave you.
possible. It's possible that we may start 0-3 and be lucky to get to 5-7, which would still be a win improvement from a year ago. But I mean, I'm gonna, the only thing I can do is try to, figure out how to use all the stops and see if maybe we can get an upset and you know actually surprise some expectations for what the Big East is expecting here in 2026.
Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and start by going through this and rolling through the offseason. You didn't get to see the offseason. I don't stream the offseason. There's a specific reason I don't do that. I don't want anybody taking my players. It's also the same reason I don't show you guys recruiting during these. We brought in Ryan Puglisi. This was my number one quarterback. When I looked through guys, as a matter of fact, here. I'm going to prove to y'all that it was my number one quarterback, and I'm not just blowing smoke at this, okay? I wrote a list of players I wanted to get. I have a list right here of all of them. With you can't really see it overly great, but I have a list of that was every quarterback and then every running back and wide receiver I wanted to get. Now I wrote down a ton of quarterbacks because I was just kind of curious who was there, but the one that came to my mind was Ryan Puglisi. I know he progresses well. I know that he is a solid player. I'm excited for him in real life going forward at Georgia when he takes over after Gunnar Stockton or if he transfers out and plays somewhere else. Very excited for him as a player. When I saw him on the list, I had to go after him. Had to take that run, and it just so happened that he had us as his number one option. That was the match we had. I took it. We also got Caden Veltkamp. Very excited for him. As a matter of fact, for a pocket passer, he might be one of the most mobile pocket passers I've ever had in this game. He's a lot of fun to use. We got Zeb Kinsey. Excited to have him on this team. Excited to have him back. I'm going to probably find ways to utilize him more just because he's too fast to not play. That's where we sit there. At running back, this is probably my most prideful pickup. Jaden Baugh of real life, the Florida Gators, decided he wanted to come here. He was my number one running back on the list. I wanted him more than anybody else, and thankfully we got him. So that's a big addition. We brought in Eric Valles, so that's going to be a guy that's going to play a little bit just because of that impact dev trade. I want to give him more playing time. He's got 83 speed, but don't let it fool you. I've used him a little bit in practice. He's got a little more than one might believe. Definitely a guy that I'm excited for. Javon Tracy, Emmett Mosley. Minnesota from Javon Tracy, Emmett Mosley coming over from Texas. Two big additions. We bring back Caleb Goody, who was our best wide receiver last year, hands down. Hands down, if you're Yinzer. And Barry Jackson Jr., he added a bunch of speed and improved a ton, almost 10 overall points. Elijah Jones is going to be fun. Noah Jennings is going to get buried in the depth chart, but he's still going to play. My favorite player, John Pierre. That's his name. I'm sorry. Don't forgive me. Blame the French. But yeah, that's what we got there. Oh shit, I did the wrong thing. At tight end, Weston Simmons is our best rated tight end, but I'm actually going to be playing Devin Zahersky as our starting tight end. I just like what he's done for me over the course of the practices I did. I put him in, and he took to it good. We got a good offensive line that we didn't really add a bunch of anything. We did bring in Jonathan Harder. He's going to be a good addition as a depth piece. Zach Taylor's going to be a redshirt freshman starter. We'll see what happens there. Evan Tangenstall, we'll see what happens, but he's going to be okay for now. Ethan Spoth, we brought him in. He's definitely our saving grace at right guard right now with what he was able to bring to us in the portal. And then Nolan Latulipe, excited to have him back as well. So solid on O-line, but nothing crazy. The D-line's what I'm most excited for. Desmond Umeozulu comes in from South Carolina. We are going to enjoy having his talents on the D-line. As for the right edge, we bring in Kamari Burns in the portal as well. That's going to be another 80-plus overall, really fast guy coming around the edge. And then we bring in, over the middle, arguably our best portal addition, Kevin Wynn. In practice, computer dominant. I mean, he is a game wrecker. Very excited to see what he brings to the table. He's got 3 years of eligibility left if he chooses them. He's coming back at least one more year. We know that for a fact. Playing style, we've got the playing style grade, and I think we're going to keep it. At linebacker, we're a little weak, but Jonathan Thompson was a Butkus and Bednarik Award winner last year. Not concerned. He's my user, was last year. Decided to redshirt Simeon Coleman. Think we'll be able to use him a little more next year. Want to give him an extra year of eligibility. At the wheel, Xavier Washburn's going to play. 96. He's had some decent moments in his time last year. We'll see what he ends up doing. At corner, we brought in DJ Pickett. Talk about another big addition. DJ Pickett's going to be a big help to this secondary. Christian Harrison on the other side. Ormani Arnold's going to be down there in the slot along with Kai Stokes. Kai Stokes is actually going to be our slot corner. Ormani Arnold's going to fall in where he can. Both will play. At free safety, we bring back Jaquan Sanks. He was a big deal last year for us, especially as the season went down the line. Tayden Barnes comes back. He's going to be a little bit of help too. I like what this secondary is. This safety room is just awesome. Everybody over 70 overall. Everybody's 74 and above. And then Jalen Butler was a transfer we brought in from Kent State. Excited to see if he gets to see the field at all. But Antoine Peak was obviously our guy last year. Very excited to have him back. And then Kevin Chosen, we got him. He's a true freshman. Kicker, Max LeMasters. He's all right. It's only 5'6", though. Jesus. And then Max Fletcher's an 82 overall punter who can put the ball anywhere.
You gave a contract to RJ?
Yes, I did. He's the Muggsy Bogues of kickers. That's what I've been told. That's what I've been told. Now let's take a look at this roster for Boston College real quick. Bringing back Dylan Lonergan. Probably the biggest help to BJ this offseason was the fact that Dylan Lonergan remained on the roster. Was not bad last year. Only 11 interceptions from one Mr. Loudermilk, so not as if he played very bad.
Well, I mean, so here's the thing. I had a lot of picks, but I started the season with Grayson James because he was more of a dual threat. So that's part of the reason why Lonergan's doesn't have as many, because he didn't play the whole season. So
yeah, you bring in LaRon Hargrave. It's going to be hard to replace Turbo Richard, who is now a part of an unbelievable running back room in Alabama.
Of course. Well,
Alabama is 6 deep of 85+ overall running backs.
Ridiculous.
6 fucking deep of 85 overall running backs.
Instead of being,
he's number 6, by the way. Turbo Richard's number 6. I was about to say. Sorry, no, Turbo Richard's number 4. Number 6 was who's the man? That's going to piss me off. I'm going to have to go look at Alabama real quick. Number 6, since I'm on the running back room here. Number 6 is Gideon Davidson. Sorry, freshman at Clemson currently. Decided he was going to leave Clemson. I don't blame him. And take a trip to Bama too. So Bama's unbelievable.
But their offense is only a 91 apparently. Weirdly enough.
Yeah. Well, it's just they got some lower overalls elsewhere. Their receiver room's actually not great with other than Ryan Williams. Reed Harris, 81 overall. That's your leading receiver with a 79 and 78. Nate Johnson, speed's the name of the game in the Boston College receiver room. Everything else is kind of questionable. We'll see if he runs 3 or 4 receiver sets. I'm not asking you to get into your playbook right now. We'll talk about it as we go. Zeke Moore, an 83 overall tight end. A little bit of help in that receiver room. I looked at your O-line. I know they're not that great. I know the D-line is not that great. Honestly, I have a very big advantage at the line of scrimmage. And really, against your front seven.
Only saving, I mean, I would expect you to run the ball at will because, I mean, my secondary is my one saving grace defensively. I feel pretty good about, pass defense, but
safety
rush
room's
defense
good,
is
man.
going to be
I like
another
it. Carter Davis, and then even then you go behind that, like you still got a pretty solid group of safeties.
Yeah.
All throughout. KP Price, Omar Thornton, like that's a good room.
Yeah, only 9 overall player that we have on the team this year is in our defense, back in the secondary. So
yeah, KP Price, highest overall on the team.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So with that said, we've taken a look everywhere. Let's go ahead and get into this game. You think that's all right? Think we can go ahead and just get this going now?
Sounds fine by me. I'm going to hit the button.
I'm hitting the button.
Okay.
Best of luck to you, man. So I'm going into this season with a little bit of a different mentality. Now, I want to win, and I'm going to bitch because that's what I do. I'm good at it. Now, I am saying that to say that I am going to try to take this a little more fun. Now, I've got a conference title. I don't need to prove anything. I'm excited to go into this year and just have a really good time with it.
Well, let's. I want to see some improvement. I mean, last year it was a pretty, game aided. I think closer game at Nippert than it should have been.
28-7 late that turned into 28-21. Turned into a very close game.
Yeah. I don't expect it to be that close this year.
Now, I do have a score update for you. USF is
one
dominating.
Of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment,
I'll tell you this much. The weather is going to play very favorably into what you're wanting to do, so I am already going to go ahead and say good game and congrats on starting 1-0. An 84-71 overall disparity, but it wasn't really going to matter either way. But again, I mean, weird stuff happens, I guess, in the rain, and maybe some fluky crap happens.
Boston College and New Balance. I keep forgetting they're a New Balance because I haven't paid any attention to Boston College in real life.
Right.
But here we go.
Even though it's an 80-degree kick and drizzle, it looks like it's like middle of November, like 30.
I mean, it is Boston, you're right off.
Yeah, that's fair.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
I'm going to turn mine down as well.
Well, no, it's Clay said mine was just too loud.
Oh.
All right. So.
Okay. All right.
Year 2.
Year
underway.
2. Starts now.
He'll start this drive going to the air.
That's a great start. I don't know who that was in the backfield. I didn't see it, but it looked like it was.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window.
Like I said,
the intended target
that's
was
pretty
not
much exactly
open.
what I'm expecting.
That's why that one fell incomplete.
Wide receiver going in motion. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got it set up on the outside. At the 35, he's loose. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Unloads it
Oh,
left.
man.
All right.
Finds his man. It's more. The defense got
That's
caught
not even, I
that
think, the
time, and they
receiver I was
finally
trying to
get him
throw
on the
to. I
ground
hit the
to
wrong
pick up
button.
one. This tight end just creates matchup problems no
Hey, I'll
matter
take
how
it.
you
You
try
get
to
Zeke more
defend.
open
How about the
behind
catch
2
radius on
defenders.
him, too? So as a quarterback, you
Take
don't
it.
have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
And a nice run
Solid
there
run.
before the
All right,
defense
Hargrave.
finally makes the stop.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. He's there
That's
to
Kevin
make the
Chosen, number
stop, and
29
they
there,
threw it in
the true
reverse,
freshman.
losing yardage on that play.
I like seeing him finally, or making a play here early in the season.
About what I thought was going to be the case there. Didn't really have anything open downfield, so
From the
Didn't want
36,
to
a
force it into
3rd down,
anything.
and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. He's looking to throw. Unleashes it. Got a man. It's more. They've got it just
All right.
outside the red
Okay.
zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the
take
21.
that. Oh, goodness.
See, I like this tight end because he's not just running flat routes and little stick routes
think
and
that was gonna
drags.
open up
This
the
guy
way
can
it
get
did.
vertically down the field. He showed you his speed there running the crosser.
The give to the tailback. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Rushes on him.
There we go. There we go.
Catch in
There we
the
go.
middle.
Good
It's
start.
Johnson.
Let's go.
And he strides his
That's a
way
good
into
start.
the end zone.
What a start to the season.
Touchdown, Boston College.
All right.
They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the
First
field,
chance at that
you
defense,
score
they're not-
right
they're
off
not
the
looking
bat.
great.
It could not have been a better start for that QB.
I'll be honest, not really used to that, but we got a way to go still. We're good.
Like, I
They'll
mean,
run this
that's the
play
thing
from the
that's going to,
pistol.
you know, the only way that I'm going to have a shot is if I can, you know,
Off
run the
play
ball
action on
pretty
first
well.
down. The throw.
Oh.
And this will be
Good hit.
incomplete. A big hit there
Good hit.
forces 2nd down. Let's take a minute and talk about Cincinnati. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent.
Oh, he's got some
See, I mean,
space.
that's really
And he'll
good.
have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
Something quick.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
We'll take that.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
The give out of the gun. Able to
Oh,
scrounge
this is
3
good.
yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle.
Very
But how
good.
about those defensive
Play, I
backs
was kinda surprised.
willing to come
I
up,
was surprised
stick
they
their
had
Chip
face
on
in
it.
the fan, and make a tackle?
Yards there.
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Oh, better look out. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Guys, let's chat a minute about Cincinnati. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
There's Goody. That's going to be 6.
Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Bearcats. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do.
You ain't got to worry about that.
And how many times do we hear
It's
that?
force a habit for user games.
I don't blame you. I did it too. Man. I did it against RJ. Every time RJ went to line up for kicking, especially after he missed the one, I was like, yeah, I'm going to cover 3 every time. I don't give a damn.
I was doing some road to the CFB over the weekend, and so I was like, yeah.
Okay, so you've been getting some fucking practice in there. That's what you've been doing.
I mean, just some user practice, like, playing.
No, I'm just giving you
against-
shit. I don't care.
The drive
But you think
starts.
I don't think it's going to help much in this dynasty, honestly. But
we just got a lot of really solid, like, ball-knowing people
To
here.
the ground with the back.
oh
Got
man,
enough for the first
Okay.
down and wants more.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of
I
scrimmage
was
because
about to
that's
say
where
the
the
same
play
thing.
starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide. Unless wide
found a hole
receivers,
outside,
wide
but I was
receivers
not expecting it
commit
to
to
be there.
blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
To the ground, he's got it again. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get
mean,
much.
you're averaging almost 10 a clip at this point.
At the point of attack, you know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football.
hard to
So
beat that.
them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
Short.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
into the first quarter,
Entertaining first
7-0.
quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. That'll get their job done and move the chains, and they'll run the ball at the 45.
I know.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front.
Almost
You got to give me a
thought about
little
rolling
bit
it
of
out,
space, a
but
little
by the
crack.
time
You
I
just
found what
can't
I
give up
wanted
that
to do, I was
penetration.
like, I gotta
So my running back
run
can
it,
fall
that
forward
fall,
just like that
so.
and get the first down.
This Boston College offense has it working. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. That's caught. It's Harris. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout.
There we go. There we go.
And they
Let's
will
go.
score.
This has been a great start offensively.
Timing and
take
better
it.
execution. That is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
All good. I'm saying it with a smile on my face.
Yeah, I know. I'm not sweating anything, man. I just if it happens, it happens. I'm just trying not to. I'm trying to be better this year. Trying to actually, be a legitimate threat instead of a laughing stock.
Kickoff unit on the
Stop
field,
throwing
and this
fucking
defense
picks.
will
You
be
and Cam
called
both,
on to
dude.
protect
You
this
and Cam
lead.
would win so many more games if you guys just didn't throw picks.
I know that. I mean,
And it'll come out to the 25. No
That's-
attempt
I
at a
mean,
return.
again, like you said, and that's why I'm trying to be better. So far, so good, but it's still a lot of game left.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll go to the ground.
Okay, then.
That one could really
that was
put
a
this drive
play
into
that
high gear as they have
Probably
a
should have
first
been
down
blown
at
up,
the
but that's all
37.
right. Good play.
I hit it
Well,
right
this is an
at the
offense that has
time.
a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of
the right
speed, and
time,
they have
yeah.
different
Well
guys.
timed.
They would
I'm
love to
not
get the
gonna-
football
Yeah,
to
no,
in
I-
space, and
no,
they
I
can
know.
find a
I
I
know
know
I'm
I'll
mad
call
about
it
it.
out if it's something that gives me
love
help
the
too. I
idea
ain't gonna just
of
do it
going
for you
option
guys.
here and trusting
No, I
your
know, I'm not
quarterback
mad
to
about it.
make
I'm
the
just
right
like,
read.
dang.
If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that
There he goes. They knock him
Again,
down,
that
but he's
advantage
got
in the
enough to
trenches
get it
is-
across the line and pick up the first down.
There's not much I can do. Even
Love to see
playing up
this
there
on
trying
offense
to.
early in drives.
overcome
Getting
some of
that
that.
kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Ball.
Oh, there you go, Ball. There you go, Jaden.
And he's got room to run.
Jaden Ball's gonna get in. Touchdown, Cincy. Wow, man. He
I
is a
saw it coming. I
fucking
couldn't get out
dog.
there in time. I saw it
Well
coming. I couldn't get out
timed,
there in time.
And when you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker
Again,
the
it's
ball in
been
space.
fun
and
game
what a
so far.
great job.
It's exactly
They
what you
get to
want.
the running back, but look at the blocks out in front.
What this
Everybody
dynasty was
paving
built
the
to be,
way,
man.
creating
The
some
Big
space,
East
and
was
then he's got
chaotic.
so
And if
much
I lose,
speed,
fuck it,
he
dude, I
can
lose.
take
But,
care
like,
of the rest. Really,
what a
really
fun
nice
fucking
screen
time, dude.
pass.
The kickoff
Right.
unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive.
it's a different
quiet
offense
this
that I bring
crowd.
to the table this year. I'm playing a little bit more power run with the
And
air
ball
raid
will
passing
make it into
concept
the
still.
end zone, no return on
But I haven't
the
really
for a
needed
touchback.
to do it. I've kind of just utilized the fact that we ran the ball, and that's where I brought the screen pass in. I'm just like, fuck it.
Yeah. No, I mean, and that's the
BC
thing
has
is
the ball back,
I've
hoping
got
for
a good,
party in the
I've got a
bonds.
good
What a
quarterback.
good
I've
mix of
got,
plays, keeping that
not as good a
defense
running
off
back as I
balance
did
last
last
time,
year.
David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's
and
pass.
so
They
that's
got him
what
right
I
where
have
they
to
want. This
rely on
defense
is that,
doesn't know how
I'm
to react.
hoping I can get
Getting
enough of a
punched in the
rushing
mouth
for
right
that,
last
that
drive.
So in this next
Uh,
drive, David, I think you
I
keep
can
running the
set up
football
the
because
pass
that sets
instead
up
of
the
having
play
to feel
action.
like
It
I
sets
just
up the
gotta
RPO
throw
game,
it
and then
60
you keep
times
this
to have a
defense
shot
guessing.
every game.
The Golden Eagles
So
with
far,
myriad options
it's
after that
been
big
a little
pickup
bit more
on first
pass heavy
down.
than rushing, but I feel like I've had enough success on the ground that I have to keep you honest.
They'll
Yeah.
give it to the back.
Right there. Right there.
Still on his feet
Yeah,
at
it's
the
awful.
45.
All right.
Couldn't get off the
He
block.
now has 62 yards.
Your
off
guys
the
are
ground.
really
He wanted
like
to make a first
connecting on their
impression,
blocks.
and he's
That's the
doing
one
that
thing
in
that
this
I'm
opening
noticing
game.
early is like, it's not just like you're doing a great job, but the
They
blocks
moved
are
the
actually
chains on the
like
ground last
Yeah.
time.
being
Let's see
I
if
mean,
they
it's
try
holding
to
up
hit him
more
on top.
so than it like it did last year.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
why did he die?
Fires
Dude?
to the big
What the
fella.
fuck?
Breaks pass into the open.
I just don't. I don't get that.
Dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
I think that was.
They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can.
Pressure is on the way, and
Yeah, I
the
was about to
pressure
say, that's
has
going to be
arrived,
something
and
that
down
will
he
not be
goes at the
able
30.
to happen this
Yeah, that's a
year. I'm not
great
going to be able
job.
to
And listen, this
roll out
quarterback's had
at all
success. He's
with
already
this
thrown for
offensive
2
line.
touchdowns. We got to
Well,
make
I
him
brought
feel
6.
uncomfortable. This
I
is
mean, you
still
just can't.
early
You
in the
can't move
game.
on 6.
Nice job by the defense,
Yeah.
getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires left.
Oh,
And they
man, you
couldn't
had
make
him.
the
Go over
connection
to
on
him
the
there.
long shot.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Oh, that was almost the
Got the big
spot right
pause on him, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
Okay.
Oh, those
Let's
are
see
those
what we got here.
opportunities in the game.
Good
You got
stuff.
a chance to take points off the board, make a big
Go
play.
ahead. Go ahead.
and
Don't
you
think too hard.
just
Just
couldn't
make the
squeeze
kick.
the interception. That's one of those plays coaches
happen
come
it.
back to, talk about. Say, I
happen
think
it.
if we get this pick and we start
Eat
taking
it.
this the other
Oh, you-
direction and we
There you
take points
go.
off of the scoreboard.
Oh no!
No.
The crossbar, but he gets it to
No.
go through.
My
And
God!
after the field goal, guys, they
you
are back
kidding?
on top.
You said just
Well, I've
tap
seen
it
this
in,
kicker
so I
make
did.
kicks
I
with
did
both
exactly what
clubs.
you
I don't know
said.
if he got all of that, but at the end of the day, who cares? Field goal's good.
Oh, man.
And no chance at
Son
a
of a
return.
bitch,
Here
Paul.
they'll start this
go
drive
home.
at their own 25.
Go home. Why are you too good for your home?
Answer
Plenty
me!
of time left in the half.
Suck my white
They
ass!
want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his tight end.
Oh, there you go, Simmons. There you go, Simmons. First
He'll
down,
step
boys.
out of bounds right at the
Man.
35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
You gotta wrap
There's
up.
not a
You gotta
lot
wrap
more
up, my dude.
beautiful in
Davis,
football than the
you're gonna
play action
end up
and
on
the
some
open
kind
tight
of
end.
poster if you don't.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Finding an escape route. Turning it on.
Okay, cool.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Defense, man,
That
you got to
time
go
there's
low, and
nothing
you got
that
to
my
chop that
defense
tree down,
wanted to do.
right? Go with the legs.
Because
tuck
otherwise
the
they're
legs
not
out
winning.
underneath
Sometimes
them
they're just
so he can't
I
continue
know.
to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you.
Chance to
Quarterback
find
looks
it.
out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
The Bearcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Ball. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. They're going back to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick,
play
it
you
makes
need to
it
make,
easier
you
for the
do it twice,
secondary,
though.
for the linebackers, for everybody on the
Probably
field.
not.
Caught in the backfield, it's Ball. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Bearcats in the hurry up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Finds his
Zaharsky.
big tight end.
1st and goal.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
I think he went
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Gets the back moving. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game.
Both of us have been really good in this game. I am genuinely impressed in how well you're playing. I did not expect you to be taking this good care of the ball. I figured I'd have an interception. I'm going to be completely honest.
Well,
I know that seems like a fucking dig or something, but I'm not. Like, I'm genuinely giving you the credit you deserve here. Like, you're playing a great game.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
Stand to reach, right? So.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Working the middle, it's complete. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
Was that all your kicker had on that last play?
With a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
I think I had a little bit more, but not a whole lot more. So.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. At the 45 on his way. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
I just huge pickup. Our guys aren't.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but
the angles
gotta give the
on some of
quarterback
these.
credit too
I
for
get
the
it. The game's
location of
been
the
bad
throw,
at
because
that.
he put it out in front of his big man. He was able to make the
been
catch
probably
and
the biggest killer
accelerate,
in this game for
creating
me
some
so far.
distance
We are
there
not
between him
pursuing.
and the defense.
Wants to throw on first down. Unloads it downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk.
Come on, man.
I was about to say that.
I like the play call there. I
was
know it
open,
falls
though,
incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play.
First one I thought,
So if I'm on
well, he might
offense,
get
I
that
keep
one.
throwing him the football.
Now the play fake. Pressure coming. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And
this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through
Oh, we got to get that.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
The offense changing the play. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Looking for the end zone.
There you go.
The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish.
So we need to get the ball at half here.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime
I like 8-minute
update.
quarters. I think 8 minutes still rolls through, right? We're only 40 minutes in, but it gives us enough time to get some stats going. Like, I think 8's perfect.
Boston College ready to kick things off.
That's what I used to play as.
That's what I play on everything. On NCAA 14, it was always 8 minutes.
I was about to say that's what I used to do on
come out to
NCAA
the
14.
25. No attempt
My
at a
offlines were
return.
8, and my onlines were 6 or usually 6.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offense.
Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36.
Not how you
It's
wanted
a
it to
first
run
and
in the
10.
first half, but it didn't.
Yeah, no, that worked out perfectly.
They'll give it to Johnson. Plows through the defense.
Thought maybe we were about to be off.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I was
This
about to say, it
shouldn't
looked
be a
like it was
surprise
going
to
to open up.
anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
piece from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Great job by the running back here on that third down catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as he got the ball in his hands, he turned around and he got upfield. That's what you got to do. You got to be decisive on these third down type plays to move the sticks.
I hit the button right. He was supposed to throw it away.
Pressure,
Oh my
he's
god.
knocked down at
Terrible
42.
fucking miss.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket, flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
Come on.
The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Right on the money. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
That's a good
And
shot.
a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Big time. Big time. There you go, Jamal
Putting
Tracy.
together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run.
That's wrong.
Oh, Jaden Ball, baby!
I told you he was gone.
Jaden Ball!
You've got to
Wow.
You've got to tackle. You've got to. There's no way you're going to let, win this game if you don't do that.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big
We
plays.
might
When
want
you
to
can
start
make big
throwing this
plays
guy in
like
the
this,
Heisman
it
conversation.
makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action.
I also
Oh, we
heard
can
a
throw
Rammer
it.
Jammer lick
It
my
starts
tank,
with the
so I
run game,
think
and this
that
guy's setting everything up.
WVU got their win.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on
All
to
right, well,
protect
we'll see
this
if we can get
lead.
some scores from around the rest of the Big East before the
450 and 5 tutties for
That
Tavian
ball
St. Clair in
scoots
his
through the
debut.
back of the end
US
zone, and it'll be a
45-14 are the Bulls
All right.
on top. West Virginia wins
All right.
25-22, and Miami is also 1-0. So,
okay.
a good start for the conference here in year 2.
Yeah.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense
Unfortunately,
returns
one
to
of
the field.
these two.
They come out
One of these two
down
has to
by
lose,
two,
but dude, what a game this is
28-17, and
gonna be,
hoping to use
genuinely.
this drive to draw closer. Takes a hit as he
Oh,
fires.
you're lucky.
They've
You're so
avoided
lucky.
the interception all day, but they were
I had to
lucky
get rid of it,
that one
otherwise
back
it was going
here
to be
late.
sad.
I know, but
It'll
you
be
are
sad.
it's just the
That's
fortune
another
that
example
didn't
of
end
just
up in
really
Thompson's
good
hands because he
football. This is
turned
why
and
they
I
tried
built
to
the
make a
lead
play.
here in the second half. Nice
I know.
job
I read
pressuring
that-
the
that
quarterback,
reel
making him feel uncomfortable,
away.
coming into somebody else's building and keeping it.
Oh, nice play.
Oh,
Really,
come on.
Nice play.
You're open.
Well, that's just great awareness by the defense,
Catch the
locating the
ball.
quarterback and knowing they can't get to him. They can't get the sack. Someone's got to get their hand in the air and knock it away.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass.
Let's go.
And
What a
that's
play.
incomplete. A defender ball.
What a play.
Knocked the ball to the ground.
Well
Can't
timed.
win if you
Down
don't
coming up.
freaking catch the ball.
That's
dude.
why it's so
you have it in
important for
your
this
hands.
defense
I
to
know
win
that it's
first
there,
and
but
second
you gotta
down. You
hold
set up
on.
third and longs
That's
like
why
that.
they
You
don't
can show
pay
your
you.
exotic
Well,
looks. You get
why
the
they
pass
might
rush
now,
going.
but-
Everybody in the back end expecting
Dakari Anderson,
throw.
great
That's how
punt
you
returner
force
last year for
incompletions
us.
and force fourth downs.
And he's doing it again. Dakari Anderson starts the season the same way he ended it last year. He's got a kick return touchdown.
The hidden yardage,
Well,
the
it
big
took a fun
play,
game, and
special
now
teams
it's out of
coming
reach.
through.
So.
Wow.
That return man saw daylight.
Momentum
the
swung
instant
big
the
time,
ball
dude. But
touched
what a
his
game this
hands
has
and
been.
he
Do not
darted
let
to it
this
and
game
took it
get
to
you
the
down.
house.
And
Seriously.
Reese, I think it's one of the hardest
I mean,
things
I
to
knew
do
it was
in
gonna be a
football,
loss, but it's
catch the
just
ball
like-
I know,
as all
but
this
first
time.
half,
don't
don't
let how good
You
you
gotta
played
take
in the
it,
first
make
half
them
and the
miss,
fact that you're still
try
taking
to
care of the
find
ball
spaces
get you
and
down to
creases
the
that
fact
aren't
that you're going to
there.
lose this
Great
game.
job making a huge
Well, no,
play.
I just- it's-
A guy made a play. Guys have made plays. Like you
right.
expected
No,
to
I
beat
know.
Jaden Ball or a guy
That
that was the
last
best
score
returner
took
in
a
the
little
conference.
oomph out of this crowd.
No, it's just one of those things. It's like you can't let them do that if you want to win, and that's where the freaking talent is there. Like the first half
but
was
that's
a
what I'm
mirage.
saying. You now know what you need to do though to stick around in all of these games.
Boston
Yeah.
College sending
Because
the
it's,
offense
I'm
it's
no
tough
different than
to do.
anybody else, dude. As a matter of fact, I mean, I beat everybody, all but one person in the conference last year.
This time around.
My other loss was a super fucking loss to Miami, Ohio that I'm going to avenge next game. So, like, it's not completely, like you're not losing to a shit team. You know what I mean? You're getting beat by a team that's genuinely better, and you're playing a good game. I don't care if it's 35-17. The game's closer than that.
No, I get that. I'm not saying that or anything like that either. It's one of those things.
Okay, now that I can't.
Well, it was open when I threw it.
That's fine. I can't do that.
All right. Well, I'm about ready to cap this one off if you want to sim to the end.
Sim to the end.
What a play by this defense with the pick six.
Yeah, we can.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're
I can
supposed to do.
concede at any
Breaks on the
time.
football,
Yeah, and you can
makes
take
the
a forced loss
interception.
next week.
Everybody on defense. We
No.
turn to
That's the
offense.
rule,
Go
yes.
lay some blocks. So
You
my
can't-
If I
you can't-
concede,
you
I thought
can't
it was a quit out. A quit out like what we had in DC and Miami.
Don't just give up and act like that, dude. Like, that ain't gonna make it. You threw a pick. Like, you made a bad throw. Like, just accept that you made a bad throw. The game didn't fuck you out of it.
I'm not saying it did. I'm just
has the ball back, hoping
It's
for
okay. Just stop letting yourself keep playing the way you did. You came back and almost
just to the wrong team.
Sure it is, but
It doesn't matter what I do the rest of the way. It's not
listen to what I'm saying
that
for
I'm
5
able
seconds
to
and
do.
stop trying to talk over me because I explained it to you from the
defense is
beginning.
going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive.
And- I know.
Take
And
advantage of
I'm
that.
trying
They're
to
gonna
can I
use it
please?
this time to your advantage.
And we have played a very good football game that has been a lot of fun. And you have hung around in this game longer than the majority of people did. Like,
That's a huge throw
that
for
is
the
okay.
offense, but they're down
And
by
we're
a ton.
still
doesn't
sitting
feel
here.
like it was a
You
problem.
were down
It's not gonna be
28-7
easy
last year and
considering
came
the
back and lost by
defense
7.
knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the
So
second
the momentum
half
can
moving forward.
certainly turn back at any
And a
point.
nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the
It's just going
ground.
to be a fluke if it happens again.
Right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't
that's-
phenomenal.
that's
He
the
didn't
way
get a
you
first
gotta-
down, but what does it
that's-
do?
that's a
Now it makes
mentality
second
thing.
down
Figure
easier.
out
The
not
play
to
caller
make
looking at his
it
sheet
not
going,
to
all
do
right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Flips it out to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was ready coming into this one for this running back being a factor in the pass game. That time, they were draped all over him. As soon as he caught the ball, he went down for a loss of yards.
And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Sends it back in motion. He's looking to pass.
Oh, good play.
Grab near the
Good
sticks.
play. I
It's
was
Harris.
running
They'll
back there.
finally drag him
That was
down,
good.
but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an
I just
open
don't think you should
receiver
get that down on
downfield and
yourself
said to
over
himself,
losing this
"Hey,
game and the way
I got
it's
an
done.
open
Well, no,
No
I'm
fucking
I'm
way
not
we run
trying
that.
to.
No
I'm
way
just
we
Boston
run
College
that.
putting together a
Jesus
very
Christ.
efficient drive.
Fuck that. Umi
Looking to
Zulu in
throw on
coverage.
first
Fuck
down.
that bullshit.
Unloads to the wideout.
Oh man, come on!
And the
He's
timing
open to
just
go
a
down the
hair
field. Put it
That's
on
a ball
him,
that this
Dylan. Come on.
offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Jesus.
Backed up
I
now.
know.
Here's 2nd and
I
long.
heard you fucking clicking around on that controller there. Son of a bitch. Hot routing. Man, you've been watching some fucking videos.
Back to pass.
You watching Pinkert?
Knew where he wanted
Oh, that's
to go.
Kai Stokes. He's number 3? God damn,
It's
dude.
incomplete.
I didn't know that. I love Kai Stokes. I just forgot what number it was. That's embarrassment on my part.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Just keep slinging it. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get
That's
the
it,
confidence
Jesse
going.
Coleman. That's why
And they
they pay
may
you
have
the big
found it
bucks
right
as
there in
analysts
that
and
completion.
for
Good throw,
non-
good catch.
Everybody
Now we
can
got to
freaking
keep
say
it going.
thanks.
Got it in the middle. It's Johnson.
All right.
They
Okay.
get him down with
See,
this
you
offensive
know what
setup.
you're
First and
doing. You
goal
gotta
from
stop
the 9.
getting. If you would stop
Excellent
letting
throw by the
yourself
quarterback.
get so
Found the
down
window
about it,
between the
you would be
zones and then
just fine,
delivered
dude.
the ball
Genuinely.
on time.
Boston College will try to get it in on a 1st and goal. Looking to throw.
He didn't let me fucking make a play because he got caught in an animation. God damn.
Really well done on that throw and catch.
Dude.
It
What am I
happens,
supposed
This
dude.
is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up,
I mean, it
try
sucks.
to force the field goal.
I know
nice
that.
job on first down and goal,
I'm
getting
not
them tackled to the
worried.
ground.
I ain't worried.
Right. I mean, it's not going to matter at the end of the day for the result.
Get
of
there.
the game.
Oh, thanks. That fucking.
He's going for the goal line.
Oh, can I say
And he
that?
takes it in
Oops.
for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Can we clip that play?
Oh,
Are you there?
no,
Can we
no.
clip
Needs
it,
a spark,
please?
man.
No.
Down big. Listen, this game
Cancel.
is not the end of the world, but
Oh,
you got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their
That's a
part.
that's a
because they gotta
cancelable
put this
moment
thing
right
in turn.
there.
Oh, dude, I don't even have a career.
Say goodbye to armchair analysis, bub.
If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you. And a
Oh,
couple of
man.
guys who start through the first 3 periods. One more quarter to go, and it looks like
They
we
didn't
are
say
ready to
that.
play.
Damn.
They're down big, but
Oh,
they
hang
keep
on.
fighting to
Chill
the
out.
bitter end to line up for the
Damn it, dude, I'm
onside
too
kick
busy.
here. And
No,
before
no,
they can kick it,
no,
the
no,
receiving
it's all
team's
coming
gonna
to
call a
shit.
timeout.
Oh, it's all going to shit. That's what I get. That's the gay tax. I fucking Kevin wins down. Damn it. The fucking gay tax.
Kickoff unit all
You
lined
piece
up
of
and
shit.
we're ready to put toe to leather.
Well, I accidentally hit the wrong play the first time.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
I was actually trying to onside kick it the first time. You used the timeout for nothing. You probably would have gotten good field position.
I wouldn't have got it.
No, I think you would
First
have.
down,
Oh.
we'll open up the final period.
Oh, man.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run behind the big
Oh,
guys
there
on
you
the
go.
right.
All right, finally
They
got some
finally
good
get a hold of
penetration
him,
in there.
knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense.
Dude,
Yeah,
you got
all
it
right.
a little
Back
bit.
is knocked down, back at the 13.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Let's go, defense. Get off the field. Let's get some points and see if we can make a late-spirited comeback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
All right.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Fields to punt, wants to make a play.
Come on, Sam.
He's
All right.
brought down, but a really solid
44-yard
effort
line.
to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
Drive offensively. So we got a shot to try to get within 11, perhaps.
BC has it back,
Make it a
and the
two-possession
Eagle
game.
offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Kind of is.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive, he had way too much time to throw.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion.
Oh,
Washburn.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Jones. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Going for the marker on the ground. He is stopped.
Too obvious
short
you're
and
gonna
they'll
run
run
that.
it
Too
over
obvious
on
you're gonna
downs.
run.
Just a crushing blow at this point
I
in
was
the
trying
game.
to see if I could find a better pass
Nice
there,
job by
but
the defense on 4th
didn't have
down,
one lined up.
bowing up, getting
No,
physical.
I didn't have one without
stopping the
turning
run,
timeout, which
shutting down that 4th down play.
I'm gonna
really
need,
good
so.
job by this defense.
Here comes
Oh, well.
the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it. And still, on the very first play of the drive,
I think we all
long run
the
like that.
second season
Quick vision there and
all
a nice
very
job up
excited
front
to
to
get
surge by the
What was that
O-line.
fucking speed?
Quickly to the tight end.
Will not know.
And all the
AP
makings
Price
of
is getting
don't meet windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
I know that was not a great animation for him. I'll tell you that much.
Well, it was a great
On the
animation
line at
almost.
42,
Up until it.
facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
I am running too
And
far.
on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was
I'm not trying to
unhappy
put
to
any
see
more
that
points up.
zone.
Stop me.
It's a great job
And it's
by
still
the
4
offense.
minutes to
Hey,
go, so I mean,
see
I'm
where
not
the
like
holes in the
completely
zone are,
nailing
sit
my
down.
offense. But
You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
there you go.
The give to
you
the
go.
back. Past the first down marker and
Well,
still
I didn't
running.
intend for that to be the way that play resulted.
Touchdown, Bearcats!
Well, there was just nobody
And
out
the
there, and
punishment
once
has
that
been
bad guy
extended.
took a bad angle,
And I just love what I'm
It's a
seeing
football
from
play.
this team. Like,
I mean,
going on the road,
I think I would've been
game
more
one,
pissed
where
if
you're
you went out
still
at
figuring
one or
out
whatever,
who you are
so.
and what you do well. Another score.
Well, no, I'm not
this
bad.
offense looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going
Yeah,
on, Kevin?
that's-
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for
The
some,
offense
this
is good.
update
The
could
adjustments I
fall
made
under
to
that
it definitely
category.
helped me open things up a
Penn
little
State
more.
delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing
You
just
have a
mean,
good
Tim-
offense.
The
Dude.
Golden
You do.
I was
Eagles
about to
can
say, it's not
really
as bad as
attack
I
on
was
this
expecting.
2nd and short.
Like you're running it well. It's just you got.
I know that's the
Play
biggest
action
surprise
fake.
to me.
Now improvising. And he scoots his way to the
I
first
wanted
down and
this
then
fucking
slides to avoid the hit.
I
It's so nice to be
I
an
knew that,
offense
that's
on
why I
2nd
slid.
down in short yardage situations.
You're lucky it
Why?
processed
I can
what it
take
did, 'cause
shots.
he was
If I
ready to
want to,
get-
I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get
He
the
was
first
gonna look
down.
like two up
Take a
here
deep
in a
shot down
second.
the field. I can run the
Good
football. The
Lord.
whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Dangerous screen into
There's
traffic.
nothing doing.
And maybe he'll get
I
back
don't
to
think
the
he
can really
line of
run a
scrimmage,
screen like
but
that.
no more than that.
No.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space and you
Well,
throw this
one
route really
guy
when
missing his
it's
block
off
is
coverage,
part of
but
the
you can tell the
problem.
cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Oh, he.
Intercepted.
Oh!
Man, they just
I
can't
thought
get
that was going to
anything
be a
going.
completion.
He
man.
managed
For a
a
minute,
few
I did
yards
too, but
on that
Antoine Peak,
return,
man,
but
just
the
breaking
bigger
hearts
play
out
was
here.
the fact that they forced the
What he's been
turnover.
doing for 2 seasons now.
I mean, it was just he just overshot him.
The
Like,
Bearcat
I mean, it was-
offense
yeah,
ready to
that
go
was-
back to work.
I'm-
it was the right read.
I'm impressed.
I can't do anything about it.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker,
I'm gonna go ahead and make some changes here.
Yeah, just tell me when you're ready.
No,
I'll-
you're good. You're good. I'm just assisting my guys to not get hurt. That's all I want.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
All right, I'm good.
All right.
it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then
No,
I
I
get
don't
to cover
either.
in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
We've reached a
particularly
2-minute
afford it.
timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Plenty of distance
First look at
between
Zeb
them and the
Kinsey in
sticks
this
here on
Dynasty
second
here.
down.
Yeah, we haven't played a
Motion from the
quarterback
wideout.
in this Dynasty. I should have.
They want to run this quarterback. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
Which wasn't your fault.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44.
First look at our true freshman running back here, too.
Wants to throw. It's Kinsey. Takes the easy completion. Breaks into the open.
Big fan.
Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one.
I mean, I had the best of play calls there, but
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Thanks for the follow.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
Fuck out my way.
Running to Green. Turning on the Jets.
These are my backups.
And how much running room
I'm being
they've
cleared in
been
the
able
fucking
to
chat
find
because
on
they're
the
going to say,
ground.
oh,
Man,
you're
are they
running it up.
piling up some gaudy
Fuck you. All right?
rushing
I'm not
stats.
running it up. I
The
put in
Bearcats
every
just
single
got that
backup.
huge run.
Well,
They
the
love
majority of
another
them.
explosive
The
play.
only thing that's not a backup is my tight ends and my O-line because I'm fuck them.
They'll keep
think
it
I
on
don't
the
play
ground. The
70
clock is
overall
on their
line?
side. They'll
Look what
knock
happened to
him
BJ.
down for a loss of a couple.
thanks.
When the offense gets in those multiple
I always remember it being
looks,
17-14 BC at one point. We had a nice run. RIP 2026 season. It was over before we knew you.
You know, though, you're not
more
done.
mass on the field,
No,
especially once you
but
get in this red area where
in this
you
conference
have to
it
be
is,
able to run the
unfortunately.
football effectively. Those passing windows tend to shrink a lot.
I was curious about
Some
that.
hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Yeah, probably with Jaden it could.
It's a bad
bet.
sign on offense.
You know,
when
but
you have
I ran it a lot in
back-man
practice
people
to
running
see if I
free
could
at
get it
running
to
back.
work,
That means
and,
guys up front
it's difficult.
aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
All
An
right.
unforced
Thank
error
goodness.
there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.
Since you have used
We
Line
was
is set on
one,
3rd down.
How much time's left? I can't even see the screen.
The defense
seconds.
still has a couple of timeouts at its
I was saying, it
disposal.
wouldn't
But
matter.
with a
I
couple
was just trying to
possessions, the offense will
Get it
take
out
a
of
knee.
here. I didn't realize how much
I
time
love
was
the
left
awareness
until
by
I
the
saw
defense
it.
there. 3rd and long, everybody in the building thinking this is going to be a pass.
Well, I knew we got
but
into the
up
2-minute
front, they were
timeout,
very,
but-
very aware that they might see run, and they did a really good job playing with their eyes. They rally to the ball, they get the TFL, and now they set up 4th and long.
The old coaching cliche, go
That was a fun
1-0
first game.
every week.
I mean,
And
I
for the
know.
first
I
week,
know.
they get it done.
I was just saying the third quarter
It
wasn't,
was
but
a good.
Find a way to win.
it was back and forth for the most part. At first, I would just say if it hadn't been for just some back-breaking
And I think if you're the
mistakes,
coaching staff of this
wasn't
winning
even the
team,
pick
you've got to
that
like
was
what you
part of
just
it,
seen.
but the punt
First game of
return
the year,
after
there was
not being able
tremendous
to
effort
wrap
on
up
the
Jaden
field.
Ball. I mean,
Guys
that's really what
flying
flipped the
around,
game.
flying to the football,
Yeah,
trying to make the
Dakari
plays
Anderson.
necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese
Cam's
Davis,
got
and
the
this has
hate for
been
BJ
another
'cause he got him next
presentation
week. He wants
of
me
EA
to
Sports
just
College
beat him
Football.
down here, so that way you can.
No, you don't want to play me pissed off next week, Cam. What the hell are you trying to do to yourself?
All right. I am content with that game, personally. I mean, look. By the way, 22 of 38, 261, 2 touchdowns, and 2 picks. I mean, it's not bad, and that's a better stat line than like in game. That's a better stat line than it looks on paper at the end.
Right, and only one of them was on me. The other one was just on.
That was a great play by
the-
Peace, man. I can't, I
Yeah.
wasn't even using it, so for
No,
that
I
play to
know.
have been made, there's just that was awesome. But they're all Hargraves. I think if you'd have stuck to the run a little more, it could have helped you some.
I mean, it might have, but by the time that I got the ball back.
You're also a tight end a tight end team, man. You Zeke Moore 8
Yeah.
for 111, and then Jonathan Montag. He's got a 86 speed. I'm surprised he didn't have more, but
He just wasn't open enough. Is the problem?
yeah. No, just his
Yeah.
speed. I thought his speed rating was higher. It's only 86.
No.
But
Well, it's deceptively.
the part that shocks me is like Reed Harris, Detrell Jones, and Nate Johnson. Neither of them got the touches, and they're the ones that are the higher overalls. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm curious to watch you kind of play through this here.
Hopefully we bounce back next week at Rutgers. Hopefully we'll have a matchup of teams that are both, in all likelihood, 0-1, unless Cam improbably pulls off the upset at Georgia.
15 and 19 for Puglisi, 175, 3 touchdowns, no picks, 78% completion percentage. I mean, if we can just keep him solid, man, we're going to be a good spot. Zeb Kinsey, 2 for 2, 41 yards. Pretty solid day for him. Jaden Baugh, 8 carries, 77 yards. I wanted to keep it on the ground a little more, but we did. I mean, we ran 13, 17, 20, 22, 24, 25 times. We ran the ball 25 times and did, I think, fairly okay with it. What were we, 25 for 166? Yeah, we pushed the ball down the field on the ground. Receivers, everybody was pretty solid. Jaden Baugh, 2 of them through the air. Man, just starting a bit of a Heisman run, I think, is what we're gonna call for here. I don't know whether it's gonna be Baugh or Lisi, but it's gonna be a fun time. And then the play of the game by far, the Kari Anderson punt return. I mean, I agree with you there. I mean, that's a play that you didn't want to see at your time or in your position, but man, we love what we got out of it. It's this minute from 5 minutes in the third to 4 minutes in the third. Jaden Baugh, 36-yard touchdown. Dakari Anderson punt return touchdown, and then the pick 6 from DJ Pickett. That completely took you out of the game.
Yeah. I mean, the first 2 I couldn't really do much to prevent. The third one was, not as bad, not the best of reads by me, but I thought it was open until, just as he was going up the route towards the ball, and he was right there. So.
Yeah, no, you played well, dude. I honestly, I mean, I can't give you enough credit. I mean, you did not put the ball in danger the way I thought it was going to happen.
Well, again, like you said, I mean, it's one of those things that if you don't learn from your mistakes, you don't want to repeat them. So,
yeah,
it's just. It is what it is. It wasn't enough at the end of the day.
No, but I think it'll be all right. And I don't think you're going to be the only one with a loss on the board after this week.
Probably not. I think somebody's gonna get their first win next week, whether it's us or Cam.
Yeah, well, Cam going on the road to Georgia is just not conducive to fortune.
Right.
That's what the game gave him. I genuinely looked at it and I said, "Oh, that sucks."
Yes. It really does.
But yeah, so
I'm just trying to avoid going 0-3 at this point to start the year.
I think you can. I'm excited to see what your guys' game is going to be. I wish one of you had a way to stream it.
I was going to say Cam probably more likely than I would, but we'll see.
I think you can stream through the Xbox. I just don't know how. So
I don't think I'd be able to, because I don't have a headset for my Xbox controller. So I might be able to stream.
Nobody's asking you to have conversation just so we can see the game.
Oh, okay.
RJ and Sean don't ever when they stream theirs. So
yeah, that's fair.
But no, good game, man. That was a fun one.
Dude.
For all it was, that was a fun one.
It was not bad. It was, like you said, it was that 1 minute in the third that if I could go back and change anything about the outcome, like take the pick away and maybe take the punt return away, and we'll see how it plays out. You still win, but
take a look around the rest of the conference real quick. 16-13 victory for Miami over South Carolina. That's a bit of a shame. 372 total yards for the Canes in what was, I already know, a very slowed down approach. But he was pretty solid both in the air and on the ground. 2 of 3 on 4th downs. And 50% in the red zone. I mean, just a little bit away there, but a good first win for Miami, who is clearly the highest overall team, but certainly a solid start there. West Virginia takes down Alabama, as we talked about earlier, on the heels of, man, there's the man himself, Brennan Sorsby. Brennan fucking Sorsby. Gotta come here and beat West Virginia again, you know, piece of shit. Enjoy it over there. I got a good quarterback, and you suck. So, yeah, you know, all right. I didn't look at stats over here real quick. Let me take a look at these stats. Not our game. Damn it. I thought I was on the Miami-South Carolina game. Miami and South Carolina. Player stats. Miami. Gavin Wimsatt, 216 yards in the air on 18 to 27. No interceptions. 149 yards on 21 carries for Isaac Brown. Man, Clay, I don't think you got to be worried about him being used. Isaac Brown got used. Now the big question is, will he be here at the end of the season when I have to play him? Because two receptions for 70 yards too. I mean, some big plays there. Michael Smith, Jordan Napier. No, not a lot of use of Josiah Trader, surprisingly. So, all right. On the South Carolina side, 94 overall. Lenora Sellers, just not quite enough in this game. 6 of 8 for 88 yards. Drew Overton came into the game and played and threw 22 yards in this one. I assume that means Sellers got hurt at some point. Running the ball, Isaiah Augustavi, 19 for 65 yards. Just a pretty solid showing there on that side of things. Let me see. I wonder how many. We were the best run defense in the country last year, and we gave up 73 rushing yards. So that's a good start to that, to maybe defending that title at the minimum. A good 4th down conversion defense. All right. We already went through stats on our game, though, so let's get back down to West Virginia and Alabama. Alabama and their 5 deep running backs. How many of them did they use in that game was a real question. We saw Mark Ewell there.
1.
It's 2. Mark Fletcher and Richard Young. I'm surprised they didn't go 3 or 4 deep, but only managing right at 100 yards-ish, like 99 yards rushing in this game was Alabama. 202 yards through the air. Played well. Absolutely nothing from Ryan Williams in this game. Isaiah Horton, Ja'Cory Barney, Mark Fletcher, and Danny Lewis. I mean, they just didn't do a lot there. West Virginia, on the other hand, Nico, 30 of 40 for 254, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Bryce LaRock got some run at his 90 speed, along with Dior Hubbard, who's got a lot of speed himself. So that's going to be a tough duo in the backfield. Rodney Gallagher back one more time for West Virginia. 107 receiving yards, along with Jaden Skeet, 42. Andrew Olesh and Dorian Fleming. I'm surprised they got those 2 guys, man. That's a heck of an addition. And then lastly, USF and FIU played, and what was certainly going to be an ass whooping on the side of USF. Only 15 carries for 22 yards, but they took care of business in the air. 444 passing yards from Tavian St. Clair at his debut down in Tampa. And look, man, there's nothing I want more than Tavian St. Clair to be successful, but I'm going to play him later this year, so no. We'll see what happens there. But 444 passing yards, 5 touchdowns and a pick on 36 of 47. A pretty good and consistent day there from the OSU transfer. Jalen Johnson, 5 carries for 26 yards. No touchdowns. Tyler Williams had a rushing touchdown in this game. Receiving yards, Jaquan Smith, Tyler Williams, and Medea Rubin all over 100 yards receiving. Chaz Nimrod only 2 for 19 yards, but definitely see that Colin has gotten the guys that he's excited to have. So,
Yep.
good for him.
It'll be interesting to see how he does this year too.
I think it's going to be a big difference. I really do.
Oh yeah.
He's smart, which is what's going to make that work for him. The rest of the conference, Rutgers and Georgia, Miami, Ohio against Pittsburgh, Virginia Tech and App State.
I think Miami won based on what Alex was saying.
Miami, Ohio
against
Pittsburgh. Miami and South Carolina, which I already recapped.
Yes, I know.
North Texas takes a trip to Louisville. North Texas is going to be interesting for Clay to have to face. We're talking teams that are a little bit odd. I was looking at their roster earlier today. Because I was actually looking through trying to find Scotty Fox for RJ. Couldn't find him. So I go through here, look at this roster. They have 2 85 overall receivers, Micah Tease and Gavin Freeman. An 84 overall running back in Andrew Paul, an 82 overall wide receiver. Their quarterback, if you hadn't already seen it, Lincoln Keenholz. Transfer from Ohio State, an 80 overall QB. Along with Duncan Grant, who can step in and be pretty solid as a backup at 80 overall even. North Texas is going to be a tough first game, I think, for Clay. Not going to be a game he loses, I don't think. But be mindful when we hear about this game, or watch this game even, when he does decide to stream it. This game has potential, if it gets going in a different direction, that it could be a bit ugly, yeah. Taking a look at conference standings, we now sit atop the conference with our 1-0 record. That's going to be a certainty here with that. So we reclaim our spot atop the conference, and we're going to let everybody chase. So with that said, our next game, next stream, will be next game whenever we advance. Latest, it'll be Friday. At the soonest, it will be whenever everybody's done.
Maybe tomorrow.
If everybody's done. If we advance Friday, I will stream Friday. I will play this game out, looking to avenge our loss to Miami, Ohio last year. Haven't taken a look at that roster quite yet. Yes, you saw Texas Tech. We do play them in Lubbock. I'm not looking forward to that game, but that's what I was handed.
Right.
They're not a team I'm terribly concerned with. I'll go show you guys why in just a second, but they're still a team that I am a little curious of. At quarterback for Miami, Ohio, they got Jack Lausch, formerly of Northwestern. I'm not terribly concerned about that. I think we're going to be pretty okay. At running back, I'm not concerned. They've got some decent guys, but nothing crazy. Receiver room, they got an 84 overall Cordell Russell. If our guys can keep up with him, which is going to be on DJ Pickett to get him, we're going to be just fine in that regard. Our tight end situation, not concerned. Their O-line, I think we're going to live in their backfield. We're going to push them around. We are going to run the ball against them, and considerably. And then their cornerback position and secondary, I think we're going to score 50. I think we're going to get to the 50s in this game. But I lost this game last year to these stupid motherfuckers in Oxford. We lost this game. It's a rivalry game. I could say that.
Yes, you can.
I'm not looking forward to this game for that sense, but I think we score 50 plus. I think we get to the 50s. Taking a look elsewhere.
You know what?
Go ahead.
You know what? I hope you put up 100 on them.
I mean, I'd like to, but hey, I don't. I wasn't quite born on third base, so I don't make those promises I can't keep.
Right. Right.
Now here's a problem. We go to Lubbock in a couple of weeks. I'm scared of this game for a handful of reasons. One, it's Lubbock. I think that game's going to give me some fits. I think that environment's going to give our team a few fits. But let's take a look at this game and what it's going to be, right? Jalen Buckley, 90 overall running back. Quentin Joyner, an 89 overall running back. Cedric Alexander, 87 overall running back. Jacoby Williams, 86 overall running back. Cameron Dickey, 83 overall. They're loaded in the backfield. We gotta key on the run. But we can't just do that. Micah Hudson came over as a 93 overall with Coy Aiken, 88 overall. Jalen Hale, 86 overall. They're good and they're fast. They have no lower than an 87 speed in any player that we're going to see on the field, and really I think no lower than an 88 speed in anyone that we're going to see on the field in the wide receiver position. No lower than an 87 speed at the running back spot either. I mean, we are in for a track meet in this game. I don't know what his name is, and I hope I don't have to pronounce it. I don't know what it is.
I can't even see it. That's the funniest part of it.
Vagana? I'm going to hope it's Vagana. We're going to go with that. But it's definitely a little too close for comfort to something else. Their O-line is weak outside of center. Sheridan Wilson's a 93 overall center. Other than that, though, they are 70 overalls all around other than their right tackle, which is definitely not the place to have a 80 overall if you're full of 70s. In terms of our defense or our offensive side of the ball, how we're going to have to move the ball on them, well, here's the problem. 96 overall Colin Simmons decided he didn't want to be in Austin, Texas anymore. He said Austin was too weird for me, and I'm going over to Lubbock. Switching sides of Dallas.
I was about to say that's going Dallas to Austin to Lubbock. That's a shell shock of a culture shock.
Yeah. So yeah, that's going to be something. Defensive tackle, they got Jaden Cofield and Anthony Holmes, 282 overalls. So I think are just going to be pretty decent weights in the middle. Ben Roberts, an 88 overall linebacker at Mike. That's kind of where we're at. Like I think we can control their front seven, and I think we can move the ball on offense too. But I think we're going to be in a track meet in Lubbock. I think we're going to be in some trouble in that game. If I'm being completely honest, they got a lot of really solid players, and I'm just a little concerned about how we're going to get through it. I just hope that we could force a few punts, because this punter right here sucks. 62 overall, 80 kick power, Josh Benoit, meaning he's not going to kick any further than like 35 yards in the air. I would love to get to him and have him come out on the field. So if we can get to Jake Wakefield, make this team uncomfortable, make this quarterback uncomfortable, cool. I think we can certainly do it and put... This was our strength of schedule builder, right? This was a game that if we go into Lubbock and win that game against a team that's going to be likely ranked top 10, given I don't think they're going to lose here. Coming over here to look at their schedule, but I don't think they're going to lose any point. But let me get down there. My favorite part of this whole fucking thing is getting down here. Sam Houston, FCS Midwest, Oregon State, us. They're going to be 3-0, and we're going to be hopefully 2-0. That's a big game. That is a big game in week 3. So
game day going to Lubbock?
They probably would be in this case. I would hope that's the game of the week, man. I don't know. I haven't seen. I've never seen that. Like, I don't know what the graphic looks like for game of the week. Let me see if I can find.
It used to be a star, but I know that's not necessarily the case.
I think the USA map is supposed to be game of the week. It would be Auburn-Baylor, week 1 this week.
Okay.
Would have been your game of the week. Week 2. Oh, it doesn't tell you until you get into the week, so I don't know. But let me look at top 25 matchups in week 3, or potential top 25 matchups. You got Iowa State and UCLA in Ames. That could be. You'll have us at Texas Tech, and then you'll have Ohio State at number 25 Navy. I think we would get it. Get the game of the week, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Hope we do. I hope we do.
It'll be interesting.
Yes, very much so. So I'm excited. I'm very much excited for that. Cam is technically playing a Thursday night game in week 1. Our week 0 games that we didn't look at. Indiana beats UConn 38 or 40-38. I saw that in the big menu. That was an overtime game. No other real close games. Notre Dame beats North Carolina 38-28. Texas Tech beat Sam Houston, so that's a good look at what they did. Let's take a look at what their computer plays and does. See if we can get a feel. Oh, I mean, just a casual 494 and 5 touchdowns from Jake Wakefield. Nothing too crazy, and then only another 89, 44, and 29 from their top 3 running backs respectively. Coy Aiken had 153 receiving yards. Jalen Hale had 137. Yeah, I mean, it's only going to be just a casual shootout in Lubbock a couple weeks. I mean, that's all right. But no, man, I'm excited. I think 8 minutes works. Y'all can let me know in the group chat, but I think 8 minutes works. I thought that game didn't drag. That game was fun. It remained fun the whole time. It wasn't too long to get out of the game. Like, it was just... Like, if somebody starts getting their ass beat from the beginning, maybe. But the way the game played here, like, I thought that was pretty... I thought it was okay. And it didn't drag on too long even after you got down big. Like, it still just kind of cruised through, so... Yeah. I'm pretty in on that change, and the slider changes, the setting changes. No holding penalties today. I don't believe for anybody, but the game still played solid. The game still had some good moments. I like it. I like where we start here in season 2. So thank you all for tuning in. Those of you guys in the chat, all my fans. I'm just kidding. I just know you guys are shitting on BJ in there. I don't blame you, but
they're really not, actually, to be honest. I mean, unless they're doing it in your comment section.
They are.
But
they're in my Twitch chat here.
Can I go in there and ban them then? Let me see if I got that.
Let's not do that. I like my fans.
Well, no. They can watch, but they can't comment. Let's let's do that.
No, but anyways, appreciate y'all for tuning in though, and we will come back here again at the latest Friday. So excited to have season 2 underway.